Beauty by Julia. I'm Julia and I'm your virtual beauty therapist. I have been one in real life for over 10 years now, so skincare is my job, but also it is my passion as I am skincare enthusiast for sure. You can also find me and follow me in Instagram for more beauty content, and if you enjoy this channel, I hope you give a thumbs up, subscribe, press the notification bell and comment below my videos. The SPFs that I currently use are quite a few. I wanted to show them to you in order for you to have some idea about their texture, about my opinion about them, and obviously maybe give you some ideas, especially when we are talking about reapplication, because this seems to be the trickiest part when we are looking into SPF. So the first product that I wanted to show you is this one. So this one is from Kumano Cosme. This is a Japanese brand. Now K-beauty is all over now in the world, but it seems that Japanese skincare is not as well known, so I was curious to find something a little bit more different. So Kumano Cosme is actually one of the daughter brands from a big corporation that has actually a few umbrella brands underneath, so it's a big company, in other words. They started in the 50s, so they have a long history of creating different type of products. Now, this one is my kid's favorite SPF. There's definitely some negatives about it. It has added perfume, it has alcohol enough. For some, the fact that it has mineral oil also might be negative. The fact that it has paraben might be negative. For me personally, it's not. My main issue was with the ethanol inside and with the perfume. However, I do have to say I use it only for body, for myself and for my kids, because it's SPF 30. Now I swapped to a 50, but my kids love it so much that they do want to keep using this one. The reason, the texture. Simply to put it, it has super light texture. Now, although it has ingredients like mineral oil, also it has squalane, hyaluronic acid, and actually it has pearl barley. That's what Hatomugi means. This is where the name of the product comes from. So the reason why this one has such a light texture, if you ask me, is because it has very rich and very nourishing ingredients, great for moisture retention of the skin, but in the same time, because they added alcohol, which I don't know obviously how much it is, they created this a light, very nicely absorbing type of gel. This is how it looks like straight afterwards. You can see a bit of shine, but this is just because my skin is wet. As for scent, it has kind of a, I don't know, it has some perfumey scent. You can definitely get it, but I can also definitely get the alcohol inside. So I'm really torn about this product because from one side, it feels really nice onto the skin, but from another side, it has perfume, it has alcohol, and it is only SPF 30. So this is how my skin looks afterwards. There is absolutely no white cast, there is no shyness. This Milky Gel also actually has SPF 50 version. Now I haven't tried it, but I do think that it might be quite nice. Now here, from point of view of ingredients, you have a lot of antioxidants. They have added here kiwi extract, there's 2 types of vitamin C, there's also resveratrol, there's also 2 types of vitamin E. There is brightening ingredients like licorice, soybean extract. You have mineral filters here, so you have titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. And let me show you what is the texture of this one. You can see that they did add some kind of tint. This is how this one looks like. Something in between beige with slightly ashy tone, I think. So once when you apply it, actually I think the whole point is not to leave the white cast. That's why they did add some kind of tint inside. For my skin, it looks fine. That's how my skin looks afterwards. It's not dewy, so it's more like a mattifying type of SPF moisturizer full with antioxidant. I will show you now the texture of it. So this is how it looks like. So when you apply it, it kind of separates. I am a bit torn about this one. I think it is good for the body, but I don't like it really for the face, because this is how it looks like. So it does leave initial slightly white cast, but it absorbs nicely into the skin. It feels nice, but it leaves kind of a dewy look, and I don't like the sensation. I don't mind the dewy look, but I don't like the sensation that it leaves on my face. So I do like it, I do use it, I actually almost finished it, and I do use it for the body. As I mentioned, because the Hatomugi Milky Gel is only SPF 30, I have to find something else for my kids, and this is what I use. We don't have any issues like rashes, redness, irritation, or anything like this. I do use it for their body, not for their face though. So I have to say this. Now, as ingredients list, it has a lot of ingredients. There's a lot of fruits like pear and peach, fig, melon. You have ingredients like rose water, jasmine water, there's bamboo water as well inside. There's rosemary extracted inside. They have a city complex, which is plant ingredients like moringa seed oil that they have combined because they have very strong antioxidative type of properties. So, I mean, it's not a bad product. It doesn't have essential oils. It doesn't have added perfume inside. It feels nice onto the skin, but I don't like it particularly for my face. The idea about the brand is to provide high protection suitable for sensitive skin that is on affordable price. So the creators, the people behind the brands, they met in Africa, and they are dermatologists and economists. 10p from every single one of their products is going to charitable causes. They also have given, along with some of their partners, over 700,000 euros since the launch of the brand. I think this is something very admirable, and that's why I wanted to try the SPF. Now, usually this is all silver. It is completely my fault that now it lost some of its color. This is the SPF 50. Let's see how it applies. I have to say that this is intended for sensitive and dry skin. So it feels like a moisturizer. I don't think this is suitable for someone with combination or oily skin, especially for the summer. But if your skin is dry, and especially if you are going to use it for the body, I think it's quite nice. Because our skin is so exposed, say you're wearing a lot of shorts and dresses, the skin on the body gets really dry, so the extra hydration from your SPF and the reapplication of SPF, say for your legs, feels quite nice. So for the face, I do have to say it is for dry skin. For the body, it depends obviously how you feel as well, but it gives very nice and soft sensation. It absorbs nicely into the skin. It does have a little bit of white cast initially, but it goes away once it absorbs into the skin. It has very high protection from UVA and from UVB. It has very basic ingredients. It is a huge tube from 100 milliliters. They do have other options. They have correcting type of SPF 50 for people prone to rosacea and redness. They have SPF 30s. They have 1 liter tube of SPF 30, which is under 18 pounds. Calming ingredients, you have allantoin, you have rice bran, you have the sunflower extract to keep your skin well moisturized. However, the main issue that I have with this product is that it has a lot of different essential oils. It has citrusy, it has rose, it has eucalyptus, it has patchouli. Way too much for my liking, for my face, or especially for my kids. So this is not something that I will use for my face. I've tried it, but the other issue that I have with this one is that it makes my skin very shiny. And obviously this is something that you might enjoy. I don't personally. As point of view of absorption, it absorbs very quickly into the skin. It literally melts but I think maybe because of the sunflower oil, it just leaves this type of shiny film. I don't know if you will be able to see it here because of the light. It definitely has a scent. Unfortunately, most of the Korean brands do not produce SPFs which are water resistant, which means that the second that you sweat, the second that you wipe your face, the second that you go into the water, you already have washed off your sunblock, and this is a big issue if you will be going on the beach. So this one is a very water resistant. They did test it and it provides you with water protection and obviously UV protection when you're exposed to water for 80 minutes. So going on the beach and applying something like this might be a good idea. This is the texture and this is the application. So it has a very nicely absorbing type of texture. It just melts into the skin. I didn't expect to melt and go into the skin so well. It has absolutely no cast, but once again it has a lot of essential oils. It has definitely citrusy scent. I don't mind the scent, I just mind the fact that it has any type of essential oil, but this is my personal opinion about it. However, if this doesn't bother you, I do think this is a very nice and very light type of SPF with great protection because it is SPF 50. So my skin is dry and sensitive and I rarely have any issues with reapplication of my usual SPF, but I do have a few options. This is the Habib Tone Up Sun Stick. They do have another one which I think is translucent. I haven't tried it, but I have seen quite a few great reviews. The one that I have is a tone up product. So this is how it looks like onto the skin. It does leave a white cast. I am a bit confused with this one and I'll tell you why. Now they do say that you can tap it onto the skin, but I'm not really certain if you tap it onto the skin wouldn't be affecting the even application. I don't know, that's why I do use it as a reapplicating type of product. It is very convenient, it is really easy to carry into the bag. It has really nice shape because it gives really easy application. You can use it for different areas. I know some people also use it for the hairline, for the ears, your neck, everywhere. So from this point, it is very convenient way to use something to reapply your SPF. Another option will be something like a serum. Kula has a really nice serum that gives you this type of dewy sensation. You can reapply it even over makeup if you use your makeup sponge. So this is another option if you want to try something to reapply. Obviously Kula's serum is the one that I have tried, but there's other options for SPF that you might decide to try with a sponge. Then you do have something like a BB cream. This one has really light type of coverage. This is how it looks like. So the BB cream will have some type of tint, will be kind of a moisturizer with a bit of a tint with your UV protection. I know that some people like to use them as a main type of SPF, but for me personally, the best SPF is the lotion type moisturizer that you do apply all over the face. But I have from Max Clinic a mineral powder. I have no idea where I left it. Maybe I have lost it because I keep it in my bag. So Jane Iverdale also has a powder that is one of the best powders, if you ask me, to reapply your SPF. And with the powder, I also have to say that you can use it also for the hair, and it works a bit like a dry shampoo. So if your roots are getting a bit messy, it's quite nice to reapply your SPF that way because it works for your hair as well. The last two options are quite similar. So this one is called Ice Puff. It is from a Nature Republic and it has cooling sensation because of the ingredients inside. It has a little bit of tint, so it's quite nice to reapply. It has some ingredients that I'm not a fan of, but I was very curious to see how this one feels like. The other option will be obviously something like a cushion. So these are made from a lot of different brands now. This is how they look like inside. So you tap it and you apply it on the skin like a powder. So don't say you don't know how to reapply your SPF. Whether you decide to use the same product, whether you decide to use a stick, a cushion, a puff, a BB cream, a serum, a spray. Obviously this is also another option. You can use different type of sprays. I don't use at the moment, but I have tried quite a few. So there is other options. Even if your skin is oily, even if your skin is combination, it is very essential to keep your skin protected. My other very important message is to make sure that you are applying the right amount. I see a lot of videos and a lot of reviews online of people that say, oh yes, this product is amazing, but they use one drop of it and then apply it all over the face, and that's why it works well. No, a lot of the SPFs will not be so great just because you apply the right amount. That doesn't mean that you have to apply less. It means that this is not your SPF. So 2 fingers rule, the length of 2 fingers, is the right amount of application for your SPF, and don't make compromises because you're compromising your skin protection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please consider subscribing to the channel. Find me, follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more beauty content. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you next week. Bye bye!